guys, I'm NCT721 and welcome to my channel. I wanted to thank you guys so much for 10,000 subscribers, and as a small token of my gratitude, I wanted to do a Q&A video. You guys sent me lots of questions and I can't wait to answer a few of them. Before we start, again, thank you a million times, and don't forget to like and subscribe. The first question is, who caught my attention when I first saw NCT? In 2017, when I didn't really know the members at all, Jisung was the first person that caught my eye. I saw this photo of him from My First and Last, and I thought he was super cute. For the most part, though, I'm pretty sure I liked him because he was the closest to my age. When I started getting more into NCT in 2018 and 2019, Johnny was the member who caught my eye because of his humor. Next is, what fandom goes well with NCTzens? Though I'm not super well versed in these fandoms, I feel like Stays and A-Tiny's go super well with NCTzens, as well as Carrots. All of those groups are very chaotic, so it makes sense that our chaos would fit right in. Alex asked what my... I can't say those two words together. Alex asked what my most used iconic NCT quote is, and if we can be friends. For me, the first quote I thought of was...
So here is Korea, man. Don't forget, okay?
And of course, I would love to be friends with you guys. My Instagram is the same as my YouTube at NCT721, and even though I'm not always super active on it, I'd love to talk to you. What is my favorite NCT B-side and my favorite NCT meme in my gallery? NCT has amazing B-sides, but my favorite is probably 119 at the moment. I also really like Sit Down and Baby Don't Like It. And while again, I'm way too indecisive and can never pick things, my favorite NCT memes at the moment have been the Snapchat memes, which I've mentioned in my community posts before. So here are just a few of my faves of those. There are a few questions here, which are, do I ship, and if so, which are my favorite ships? What genres of music do I like, besides K-pop I suppose? Where am I from, and what languages do I speak? Starting off with the easiest one, I'm from Canada.
Oh, Canada.
English is my first language, and though I'm not fluent in it, I can also speak French, so feel free to leave comments in French if that's easier for you on my videos. And as for what other genres of music I listen to, honestly, all of them. As a kid, I listened to a lot of older rock, as well as some newer punk, but now I also listen to hip-hop, pop, and lots of just generally chill music as well. As for ships, I don't personally really ship any members, but I have no problem with other people shipping as long as it's respectful and you aren't, trying to shove it into your idol's faces and such, which could make them uncomfortable. As for my favorite friendships, though, I really love Johnny and Mark's dynamic, as well as Yuta and Jungwoo's, and Ten and Yangyang's. Do my friends know I like NCT or K-pop in general? If so, do they like it too? Pretty much all of my friends know I like K-pop, but the majority of them don't listen to it. One of my closest friends really likes BTS, as well as EXO and Stray Kids, but aside from that, my close friends really aren't into K-pop. Luckily, though, I have all of you guys to fangirl with. Who's the member that's been bias-wrecking me recently? Yuta. That's all I have to say. How am I simply the sweetest person ever? I love you, Brie. What apps or devices do I normally use to edit? I use an app called KindMaster, and I edit using my iPad. As far as I know, KindMaster is also available on phones and computers. Next up we have, how long have I been into K-pop, and when did I find out that K-pop existed? I've been into K-pop since 2018-2019, and even though I listened to NCT casually sometimes before that, when I first found out that K-pop existed, I really didn't like it. It was around the time when BTS was getting a lot more popular, and at my school a lot of girls listened to them. So whenever I walked down the halls, they were screaming DNA and blood, sweat, and tears. And I was super annoyed, but eventually I gave BTS a chance and ended up really liking them. Now, here we are. The most important question, what do I think of Whiplash? What's my dream and ambition, and do I have any goals? Though, what I want to do when I grow up isn't set in stone. I'm really into how the brain works, and I'm thinking of going to med school to become a psychiatrist. In regards to YouTube, though, I just want to keep on making videos, improving my editing skills, and supporting the boys. What's my MBTI personality type? I constantly see the members getting asked this, and now it's my turn. As far as I know from the last time I took the test, I'm an INTJ. What are my favorite songs from each unit? Do I stan any other groups? what did I think about Doyoung's yearbook lies, and finally, what's my favorite color? I'll just stick to title tracks for this first question, just because I am way too indecisive. My favorite 127 song is Simon Says, which is strange because I didn't like it at all when I first listened to it, but here we are now. My favorite Dream title track is Go, and my favorite wavy one is Take Off, though Turn Back Time is a close second. I'm also an ARMY, and while I wouldn't consider myself a blank since I don't watch much of their content outside of their music videos and the occasional live stream, I really like Blackpink and all of the girls. I also want to get more into Red Velvet, Stray Kids, and 17. As for Doyoung's Lie, and my favorite color is purple. Finally, I've answered most of these questions from the previous comments, but not these last two, which are, how old am I and what do I do in my spare time? I'm currently 15 and I'm in grade 11. I turned 16 in October. Besides making videos in my spare time, I watch a lot of YouTube as well as read webtoons. Here are some of my favorites. And yeah, I pretty much love doing anything creative. I doodle a bit sometimes and I really love creative writing too. That's it for the questions. I hope I wasn't too boring. For the 10 millionth time, thank you so much for all of the ongoing support and positivity, and citizens really are amazing. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys on the next video.